Cardboard has been a very long journey for me, and it all began in undergrad where a professor had a project involving alternative materials and trying to find something outside of what's normally used in art making. So I looked and found cardboard, and that was the beginning. It wasn't as complicated for me. I just liked that it was brown and that it wasn't a white surface I was starting with. And because I was drawing figures and trying to communicate the Black experience, I wanted to use a substrate that already had color. And then from there, I kept on developing my understanding of the material and how I can utilize what those inherent sort of qualities of cardboard and how I can make that enhance my messaging. For instance, cardboard being a protest or street art material. It toes the line, I think, communicate the Black experience well, but also being considered easily replaceable has kind of been a long-standing history for us here in America. The fact that it's a global utility. It's something that you find in every country all over the world. So it's almost representative of the diaspora. There's so many layers that I can add to it, which then describes the layers itself and how I can become more sculptural with the actual surface and not just be perfectly flat like a regular 2D work. And I get to work with texture, like actual texture. I started this project in 2019. I actually had started a series previous to this called Subway Angels, where I was taking pictures of people in the subway when I was on my way home who I just found either their aura interesting, something about it, and I was kind of placing like guardian angels interacting with them. For stability, I always use at least double-walled cardboard, so it has another layer of corrugation behind this layer that I've removed. So that allows me to sand this and make this smoother. So what I do is I have to draw the figure predominantly, and then once I feel like I'm maybe 90% done with the parts I want to cut around, then I can cut it, but I still have to go back in, because as you can see in the layers that I removed, there's charcoal added again. So it's removing and then adding, more pigment. So it's creating a little bit of a trick with the eye, so you can't really tell what's forward and what's going back until you get a little bit closer. So there's a little bit of play, and I like that. It kind of becomes alive and activates the space a little bit.